Hey, hey. Welcome everybody to Miss Glow's Kitchen, where there's sugar, spice, and everything nice, where we slice, dice, and entice, using everything we can, from peppers to allspice. What's up, my people? Y'all know what time it is? See y'all in the kitchen. A combination fried rice is on our menu today. Alright, first things first, don't get put off. It's not a lot of ingredients. It is very easy. I've listed the ingredients right here. I'm going to list them in the description box down below. But here we go. Cold rice, sesame oil, meat, ginger, salt, pepper, minced onion, garlic, egg, soy sauce, sriracha, and diced green onions. All right? I'm going to list it in the description box down below. Y'all know what I always say. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. So let's get to it. All right, so you want to heat your wok up. This is one of the first things you want to do. Heat it up. Woks are meant for high heat, so you don't want to turn it down either. Now, what I did here is I put in a couple tablespoons of vegetable oil, but then I put the sesame oil in it. So that gives it the Asian flair we like. All right, so I threw a piece of meat in there. Make sure it's hot enough. Now I want to put all the meat in, okay? So what I got here is I got some shrimp, some ham, and some sausages. So you can use any combination of meat you want, or you can use one kind of meat, or you can leave meat out altogether. So how about that for an easy, quick dish? All right. So here we go. We're going to stir fry this meat very carefully. You just want to make sure the shrimp are cooked, because of course the other two are already cooked, so they just need to warm up. So just as soon as these shrimp turn pink, all right, and C shape. Don't want them to turn O for overcooked, C for cooked. All right. So we want them to have a C shape and pink. All right, so at this point, we're going to put a little salt and a little pepper. Season every step of the way. Trust me, your dish will be perfect. You want to sprinkle right here, though, but you do want to put some seasoning on your shrimp, all right? So good enough. You want to keep stirring it. You don't want to stick it. You want to make sure you have enough oil. So it's quite a bit to stir frying, but it's really easy, and especially if you have one of these pans. This pan doesn't stick, so. All right, keep stirring, keep stirring, keep stirring. If you haven't hit that like button, please do so. If you have not hit subscribe, please hit that subscribe button and hit that bell for notifications, so you'll be one of the first ones to know when I put a new video up. How about that? And you can join me all the time in the kitchen, all right? There's always a seat at the table in our house, because we're always cooking something. All right, here we go. Yep, my combo fried rice, everybody. But check this out. If you look in the background, because this video was up early on, and I had to take it down. So you can see the floor isn't done. It's a different stove right there. That's my original stove when I first started making videos. So that white stove. So there we go. I'm telling you about the C and the O for the shrimp. All right, so I want to make sure we don't overcook those. You want a nice, firm shrimp, but you don't want them overcooked. It don't taste good. All right, I had to take it down. And I also had to take it down because the audio wasn't good, so I needed to redo the audio. It was kind of whiny, tinny, if you want to say. It was just a weird sound to it. I don't know, I just didn't like it. All right, so make sure you take your meat out. When you take your meat out the pan, you want to wipe it and you want to put some more oil in it. So you want to put more sesame oil, maybe a little bit of vegetable oil. That's really going to be up to you. Now, what I did decide to do here is I decided to put some of the green onions in. I cut them up for garnish, but I decided to put some of them in. But if you notice with my onions, I did not mince my onions. So the original recipe I have, it does call for minced onions, but I actually wanted some onions in my rice. So what I did was I actually chopped mine. All right, so you can chop them big or small. You can mince them. So it just depends if you're an onion lover. So, if you don't want to eat pieces of onion, then obviously mince yours. That's going to work out fine. But either way, you're going to get the taste of onion in the dish, and that's what we're looking for. So that's good. So you want to let these cook down. Now, you don't want to let your onions brown on the edges. You don't want to do that. You want to, you get that little burn on the edges. You don't want to do that because it'll put that flavor into your rice, and you don't want to do that. All right? I'm just so serious. Like I'm saying it because you don't want a funny flavor. So you want to close to a perfect fried rice as you can get. Okay? Yeah. Make this good. All right, your kitchen, your rules. So you're gonna cook your onions until they're translucent, or you're gonna cook them until they're as soft or as firm as you like. So this one is gonna be your call. So me, I'm gonna cook them down until they're nearly translucent. So it's really gonna be up to you. Depends on how you like your onions. But if you're gonna follow the recipe the way that I do it, then I'm gonna cook them down until, they're translucent. For sure. Okay, but like I said, a really quick dish, all right? So we're gonna hop to it to when these onions are translucent. All right, so they are translucent. You see they're a little brown because of that sesame oil. We don't want them burned around the edges. All right, so I'm gonna take those out, wipe the pan again. I'm gonna come back right now with the egg. All right, so make sure it's a beaten egg too. Don't put the entire thing in there. All right, so you wanna make sure your pan is hot enough. Your egg is cooking, so you want to clean around there. All right, we're doing good. We're doing good. You wouldn't believe how close to the end we are of this rice, because you got to remember your rice is already cooked. So you just want to fry it. You want to fry it a little bit and bing, bang, bam. You good. All right. All right, so let that go until it's scrambled. And if you want to put 2 eggs in here because you like more eggs, yep, you could do that too. So it just depends on how you like your fried rice and how much you like eggs. All right, so we're going to put both oils in again. We're going to put a little veggie oil, a little sesame oil. Yes, the recipe calls for sesame, but that is my thing where I mix sesame and the vegetable oil and the rice goes in. All right, so we're going to be looking for some color on this rice too. So that's where the soy sauce is going to come in. So we'll look for a little bit of color. All right, so I'm going to get this stirred up really nicely. All right, but before you do that, I'm going to put a couple things in. All right, so here we go. That's why I said. You have no idea how close to the end we are here. Very, 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 very quick. All right? All right, so in goes our ginger. We're going to kind of season it up now. So we got the meat in there, we got the rice, we got the eggs in there, we got the onions in there. So we're going to kind of season it up now. So we're going to put the ginger in, the minced garlic. All right, sriracha. Now you're going to eyeball that sriracha. If you're not a person that like a lot of spice, then you only want to put a little sriracha, and I do mean a little. All right, now soy sauce is going to be like 1 to 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, but you're going to put more. A little bit more if you don't get the color for the rice that you want. So you understand what I'm saying? You're going to stir this up. You're going to let it go. But you can still see now the rice is fairly light. Now you want to break your eggs up, right? Because you want eggs all through it, and you don't want those really big pieces. So you want to get those egg pieces as small as you can get them. All right, so you see as I see bigger pieces, I'm breaking them up. You want to stir this up, but you want to break it up too. All right, so remember we are using cold rice, and that is the thing that keeps your rice from overcooking, is the fact that you're using very cold rice. Otherwise, if we used warm rice already, it would already be on the verge of overcooking. But because it's cold, it gives us a chance to actually stir fry this, keep it going, and be able to, like right now, adjust our seasoning. So at this point, you do want to taste. You want to adjust your seasonings. Now, you want to make sure with this soy sauce, we're getting the color that we want, but that your rice is not salty. You don't want to over salt it. So you're going to put soy sauce in, turn the rice darker, but you're going to do it to your taste too. So if you like more salt, then you're going to put a little more soy sauce. But if you like less salt, then You're going to go easy on it like I just did right there. All right, so a little more sesame oil at this point. Don't use the vegetable oil. We're looking for that nice Asian flair, that flavor we're looking for. So that sesame oil is going to add some of that flavor to the rice for sure. All right, so check it out right there. You can see the rice is darker. It has turned rather a really good color. So if you want yours a darker brown, I can tell you what you can do. You can use a little bit of that gravy master in the bottle. You can use a little bit of that. Or if you like, you can use a little bit more soy sauce. All right, here's the finished product. It's quick and it's easy. That looks delicious. And trust me, it was. Y'all better go make this. Thanks for watching. See y'all next time. For more great recipes, tips, and ideas, check out some of my other videos.